You have an enormous amount of data coming into you.
Right.
You've got 1,100 hotels,
Right.
and every night they are generating a
Right.
huge amount of data. How are you turning that into value for the company?
And I think that's something we're working on a lot. I wouldn't say that we have used the data as much as we could. It's the challenge everybody has. There's plenty of information. How do you make it useful? We certainly know a lot about our loyal guests. So if you're a member of the Starwood Preferred Guest Program, we definitely do our best to know about you and help you use us better. Make you offers that you might like. Make sure that when you show up at a hotel, we treat you as well as we can by what we know about you. We're investing a lot in technology. One thing that may not be obvious about the hotel business is, especially the piece of it that we are in, which is the brand aspect and the management and franchise aspect of the business, is we're fundamentally a technology provider. We run a large technology infrastructure. We run these global reservation systems, which if they don't function, our business ends. We have websites, we're on mobile. So technology is a very important component of what it is we do.
This would also seem to be an opportunity to use the infotech for simply setting rates from day to day or even moment to moment at a hotel.
And that's what we do today. So we've been investing for quite a while in what we call our revenue management systems, which is another piece of technology in our business. And it used to be in the hotel business. This is literally how it worked 15 years ago. In fact, it was almost the same when I got here 10 years ago. There'd be a morning meeting in a hotel. The so-called executive committee of the hotel would sit around the table and they'd talk about business. And the GM would say, today's rate is X. Gut
feel.
Right, experience. 10 years ago, we said, you know what, we don't want to do that. We gave each of these hotels smart, young, analytical types called revenue managers, and we said, you listen to him. And we gave them something called a revenue management system that ran a bunch of numbers and gave them some recommended rates. Since then, we've continued to invest, and now we've gotten to the point where we tell them, you know what, we don't want you, whatever that machine tells you, that's what the rate is going to be. This is a dynamic business, and our inventory, as we call it, is perishable. An unsold room has no value.
You can't get it back.
Exactly. And you also have to be willing, sometimes people are not, to raise rates when you have the opportunity. It's a demand and supply business, and your rates can go as low as you can imagine when there's no demand, and they can go very high when there's a lot of demand.